Erialda, before we begin talking a little bit about builders and your services, can we know a little bit more about you and your role in the company?
I've started with builders 10 years ago.
Oh, wow, 10 years already.
When you install with builders and windows and doors, it's a lifetime thing. You don't want to think, oh, I have to change them in 20 years or 30 years. No.
Quality is very important for you. Can you talk a little bit more about your local factory?
I always tell everyone this. It's your floor, your rooftop, and your windows and doors that you have to pay good attention to.
Paramount.
Yeah, that's very important for us. So no matter which door you buy, which window you buy, our standard is a multi-point lock system. It's not just like one click, it's locked. No, it will lock from bottom to top. You will find a beautiful tool on our website that allows you to create your own front door.
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of The Power of Bold Living. My name is Genesis, Executive Office Assistant at Bold Properties Aruba. And in this episode, I have the pleasure of being joined by beautiful Erialda Croes, who is representing builders, windows, and doors. How are you doing today, Erialda?
Pretty good, Genesis. Thank you so much. We are honored and would like to thank you right away and the Bold team for the invitation and the podcast show. It's a pleasure, really. Can't wait to start.
Erialda, before we begin talking a little bit about builders and your services, can we know a little bit more about you and your role in the company?
100%. I would like to give myself the name of the multifaceted functional person there. I've started with builders 10 years ago.
Oh, wow, 10 years already.
2015 that was. Almost 10 years, as nothing else by answering the phone.
Okay.
I just took that step, and very quickly I really start going on the floor, as we call it, in the showroom with my boss, Noami, which is the owner of the company. It's a family company, which I loved, by the way. And I start selling like in 2 weeks that I was there.
How has that changed for you?
It was because I remember I entered there knowing nothing about windows and doors, and that's how I start my sales as well. When people come in, because they have no clue, right? Some people just look at the windows and doors. Okay, it's beautiful, it's this and that,
but what's the difference?
What's the difference, right? So to keep it short, so I start selling right away 2 weeks in, and keep building up the information based on walking together with him.
Yeah.
And until I was on my own, then starting, I would say, developing the systems in how we send out the quotations, service-wise. I started immediately focusing on the service as well. And I would say the service at the beginning and the after service as well, after selling the windows and doors. After that, I jumped a little bit around in HR. Since it was a small company back then, I started we were about maybe 10 to 12 persons. We're talking about now 10 years later about a company of 35 persons to 40 persons.
35,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
But not all in the office, I imagine.
Not all in the office, right.
Outside.
We are a small team in the office with a sales team in the office and administration as well, which is 6 people. And then we have our installers on the streets, which are 10 to 12 boys. And then in our own local workshop where we manufacture these windows and doors, we have a team also about 10 to 12 fabricators, yes.
It's very admirable how you started as, with the answering calls, and then you're an all-around person and essential core to the business of builders and doors, windows and doors, as I hear. And I hear the growth of your team, it all just emphasizes how successful your company currently is. And I understand that you have an eye for creative spaces in houses. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
That's exactly how they see me. Like I told you, I've been training 2 more people who came on board later doing the sales. Still, there's a lot of people, sometimes they do request for me to help them, like you said, because I do have an eye. Never studied for interior decorator.
But here you are.
But here I am. And that's the beautiful of the world when you are in, I would say, construction in general. It's my pleasure for me receiving clients who's building a house from scratch, right? I know a lot of our clients do remodeling, but it's also building new houses. And then you will have the opportunity to let them choose the windows and doors for, I would say, for a lifetime, because when you install with builders and windows and doors, it's a lifetime thing. It's not that you don't want to think, oh, I have to change them in 20 years or 30 years. No, I would say it's going for life.
No, and we were there in their showroom, and the quality of these products, we had a full-on meeting, like with the explanation of the manufacturing behind all of it, and it's just stunning, amazing.
It's amazing. It is.
Yeah.
And, you using the word stunning, it reminds me right away when people come in and they see our showroom. They go like, is this a jewelry store because of the lighting and the setup? It's not. It's what we would like for the people to feel when they come in, is that they can feel as if they're entering their future home. Because how you see it in the showroom, it's how you will get it from the start, from the service till the last screw that they will use to install those windows and doors.
I love that.
Yeah, it's the details for us. It's the security, it's the comfortability.
And that's exactly how I felt walking into your store. Yeah. And one thing I was wondering, like, how the services start. Like, the client can come in at any time in your store? And
Absolutely. So because, I would say propaganda in Aruba is mouth by mouth, right? If I help a client, he or she will go to the other one and say, listen, this girl helped me at this place. So then I will get a direct request. Other than that, they can walk in at any time from 8 to 5, Monday through Saturday. Saturdays from 9 to 1, though, half day.
All right, noted.
And we have multiple salesperson there able to help them. Unless you want to request a certain person, you can always do that. You do an appointment, and we will make time and the space for it to happen. Absolutely.
And then when they're there, do they usually walk around the room and see what they want?
So that's the sales pitch, right? So if let's say you have to read the person, I would say, because if they would say, I will just come and shop around, that's most of the time. I would give them their space, let them see around, let them, and then I will see if they are asking questions in between themselves. I will jump right in. It's like, that's why I'm here. Of course, the coffee is on the house.
Yeah.
We have one of the best coffees in house.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it because we're coffee enthusiasts here.
Right? So in the meanwhile, we will offer you coffee or whatever beverage you would like to have, and dig right into it, because it's a lot of information. People wouldn't even think about how much information we could give and you can receive by buying your windows and doors.
And I understood, like, quality is very important for you. Can you talk a little bit more about your local factory? Like,
of course.
More about it,
so
please.
That's a good question right there, because what sets us apart is not only that our quality, our material, our windows and doors are made of UPVC, right? It's vinyl. It's not just some vinyl, because you can find it around the island.
Yeah.
People can bring it from abroad, from the States, Canada, China even, But what sets us apart, and I love when people ask me this question, is because our vinyl, our UPVC, is certified for Caribbean. It's not just any UPVC, so they come right in. It's UPVC, but is it going to change color in the time being because harsh weather, right?
Yes.
We have such a harsh weather. So we make our profiles certified for, and you get a warranty on it for 20 years. You're not
20 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
You're not going to get it anywhere else. So, but we make sure to get them certified. The thing is, and it's very important, and we are very open about it. Our products are German. I'm talking about lock system, profiles, panels, everything in and out is German. But we affiliate with Argentina. The profiles will go through a process, right? And they will put like what they call is a tropical blend on the profiles. So they can give us the warranty that, hey, it's going to last for so long years in your harsh weather. And that's what sets us apart. And based on that, the owner decided about, the company is now almost 20 years. We're almost celebrating 20 years of existing. But about 15 years ago, he managed to set our own workshop here.
Okay.
Meaning that every single window and door is customized to the size of the client. So whatever your measurements, we can make it happen. Whatever the design, we can make it happen in the color you want, the style you want.
Love to hear it. The person doesn't have to change their style, their sizing, just because there isn't any on the store, because we already produce it here.
Exactly.
And some clients, I imagine, don't have like an idea exactly of what they want in a home. How do you offer them that as advice just on a sole conversation with them?
Exactly. Just like I'm talking to you right now, I'm about to ask you if you're already building a house or not, because, it goes, I like to recognize the client, what they feel. And in a combination of their design, they will bring in their floor plan of their vision, what they would like to have. And then together, I will go personally, me or the other salesperson, to each room and tell them, you know what?
Okay.
I would suggest a fixed window because you have such a beautiful landscaping in the back. Are you going to open your window a lot or not? Are you air conditioning person? Do you like to live open with fresh air? It all depends on your needs, on your personal needs. Or is it going to be a house that you're going to rent out? I'm not going to sell you the most complicated windows. I would say most complicated because we do have like such tilt and turn windows. People are not used to that. It's more the European thing. It's becoming a trend though on the island, and I'm grateful for that. But it's based on the desire and the needs of the clients, first of all, and what they see in the future for the house itself. So it's a lot of details. Like I said, windows and doors, I always tell everyone this. It's your floor, your rooftop, and your windows and doors that you have to pay good attention to, because these are the three most big, how do you say, expenses that you're going to do while building a house. So it's very important.
I totally agree. And I also saw that you have some of the doors that has those very innovative locking system that works with the phone. I understood correctly?
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit more about
that?
that?
Of course. So that's more and go into details for, okay, you already chose your door. This is going to be the design of our door. You can do a creative design, which is pure based on your imagination. Like I imagine a glass here, a panel there. We build it from scratch for you the way you want it. Or you go with a modern panel, which you can scroll in between around 2,000 to 3,000 models that we will order from the abroad and bring it in. The same material, same quality and everything. And then you go to the handle. You have a wide variety of
everything has a
modern
wide variety.
Handles.
Even the handle.
Even the handles. When you're done with the handles, we go to the lock system. We work with the multi-point lock system because security is priority.
Paramount.
Yeah, that's very important for us. So no matter which door you buy, which window you buy, our standard is a multi-point lock system. It's not just like one click, it's locked. No, it will lock from bottom to top to bottom. You name it, there's a lock on it. So safety-wise, that's our main focus as well. And then we go to the comfortability of how do you want to open and close your door.
Yeah.
Keypads, with your phone, it's an app, fingerprints, a lot of Airbnbs, we do recommend that. If you want to change the code right away, it's a possibility. So standard handles, modern handles, codes, fingerprints, you name it, we can make it happen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You hear that? And, also, like if we go again to the interior designing and you matching the door to this house, to this space, like if there's someone that would say like, I like nature in my space, I like still the modern look, like how do you incorporate the doors into that styling? Right.
Well, you mentioned two good points. You said you like the nature already. So I'm already thinking about colors, right? Let's not keep it you can always go basic. White is always a good choice because no matter which color you want to paint your house in the future, white will match 100%. But because you mentioned nature, I'm already browsing in my head about the wide variety of colors we have to offer, right? Such a gray oak, a golden oak, wooden warm color.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Right?
Yeah.
You see? So we will bring in the colors, and remember, always keep in mind that it's customized. Doesn't mean necessarily like, oh, my windows, or I want a wooden color door, but I don't like my windows that same color. Doesn't matter. you can always mix and match. So it goes for the glasses, right? We even touched that base yet. If you want single glass, if you want double glass, triple glazing, it depends on your needs. We always try to go back on the client's needs.
And you guys tailor to any client. It's not just like this specific luxury home.
Exactly.
Can you talk a little bit more about all the different types of homes that you've gotten? Like,
100%. I like when people ask me this, I like to incorporate like true fiction scenarios that I've been through with clients. So I had this lady coming in, and this lady goes, I'm so in love with this door, but it's a bit over, my price budget, because you will get that either way, no matter where you are, sales-wise, you will get it. This door, this is my dream door, but still, I don't know if I can manage the payment. I will say, listen, it's now or never. We'll see what we can do on our end, because she told me it's her dream door, right?
Yeah.
And then she goes like, I don't know. She's scared at this point,
Of making that investment.
Exactly. So I was like, you know what? You will have to feel it. I would let her open and close the door to see if like she's feeling it. Still, the price is concerning to her.
Yeah.
She went and came back. I'm not going to lie. I bought 5 times in 2 weeks.
Wow,
Just
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks, she kept looking at the door. She kept visiting. And every single time she came in, I will treat her like it's the first time she came in, right?
Yeah.
So she goes like, she calls me a week later, Erialda, I didn't make it. I'm sorry because, I wasted your time. I was like, there's no time wasted. Believe me, it doesn't matter. I understand. A month after, she called me back. Erialda, I made a huge mistake. I bought another door to fit in my budget, but it's not working. The service is not the same, so I'm coming back to you. This is a lady. She's already 50, 60 plus, right? She's already in her age. She's not working anymore. So I know she's working with a budget.
Yeah.
And I go, listen to me. Let's start a payment plan, because that's also an option with us.
Okay.
And
perfect.
if you tell me you can meet me in 3 months, we'll take out the existing door you bought, and we will put in your dream door. So you can do that. So you can do that. I was like, absolutely. But you were hesitating so much. So I was not knowing. I was not sure. Listen to me. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to regret it twice. I already did it once. She came back, and she has this little small house. She was renovating, right? And
I mean, changing the doors already make it
right?
a huge difference.
She changed the front door to her dream door. And today, 3 years after, the whole house has changed. She changed every single window of the house as well.
With you guys?
With us.
Wow.
Yeah, and this was a lady that was like,
hesitant at first.
Yes, scared of the prices. And now she has a complete house with windows and doors from builders.
And a modern-looking home.
Yeah, and a
Wow.
modern-looking home, a sure value added to her house, a high value added to her house. And she's happy. She can complain. She's not even calling, like, my windows and nothing. She's pretty
Love
happy.
to hear it.
Yeah.
Are there like a crazy story, for example, like where the installation maybe didn't go as planned?
Yeah, that's
how did you handle that?
yeah, that's what I do as well, right? I do now
because
have
you're everywhere.
everywhere. Yeah, I started doing planning as well for our installers. Now, thank God we have someone to do that separately, and she's doing a great job as well. But yes, we're humans at the end.
Yeah.
Things can happen. Things can go wrong. Miscommunication most of the time make that happen. However, we are. I would always go back to the roots of how we give service, how you talk to people. You know what, Genesis? We should have installed 10 windows today, but something happened. A measurement went wrong with one of them. But you know what? Our workshop is here. We're going to fix that window today in the afternoon, and tomorrow morning we're going to come early so you can have your house closed. It's not a matter of, you know what, you have to wait 6 months because we have to order the window. It came a wrong. No, it happens right away. So I can say yes, we do have some complications that happens maybe once in 3 months. So it's not that often. And even when it happens, it gets resolved at the moment, right away. It's not like, I haven't heard anything from you guys. I don't know what's going on. I want my window. No, it's happening right away.
So the person can be rest assured that you will handle it as should be.
As should be, right away. It's not something that you're going to wait for. It's not something that, we don't look at it that way. It's because we have our local workshop here. We can
That
rest
makes it
assured,
so
like
much
you said.
easier.
Yeah, it's so easy to, at the office itself, in the showroom, the word problem, it's prohibited. We cannot say a
right.
problem. A client comes in and say, I have a problem. You don't have a problem. You have a
We
situation.
have the solution.
What you have is a situation, and we have the solution. So it's going to get
love
fixed.
to hear it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it. Erialda, I just wanted to thank you for all the information that you have provided so far. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us about builders, windows, and doors? Like, are there any exciting projects on the horizons, innovating products coming soon that we can know about?
Absolutely. So, like you just mentioned, we're living in a fast-moving world, right? So, we're known for windows and doors.
Yes.
Of course, we have all of our accessories. We do sell good quality garage doors, motorized garage doors. We do sell screens. We are the main distributor for the whole Caribbean for Phantom screens. It's a Canadian product, but it's beautiful.
Okay.
It's also customized to fit your windows and doors. We are starting to bring new also decorative. If you can help me here, wall paneling, right? Roof paneling, wall paneling of the same material, the vinyl in different colors. But I would invite everybody to jump on our website, www.builderswd.com, and write it down. So you can, you will find a beautiful tool on our website that allows you to create your own front door. So
Your own designing.
You
like
can
you
design
put in the colors.
the color, the design, the width, the side glasses.
So
if
you
want
can already start more than
building.
envision it, but already just see it in front of you.
see it in front
And
of
see
you.
if it's for you.
Exactly.
wow.
Upload the photo of your house. You can also
On
upload
your website.
on our website and put in the doors so you can see or have a vision of how it would look like. It's very nice. I do encourage people to jump on there before coming into the showroom, but because it's gonna blow your mind.
No, we're gonna use it ourselves in our real estate business, I believe.
Yeah, it's a beautiful tool. It's very easy to work with. So do visit our website. And if not, if you think you're less than a computer person and more seeing like in person everything, we have everything in our showroom. You're always welcome. Like I said, Monday to Friday from 8 to 5. I'm there the whole day. Or Saturdays from 9 to 1.
All right.
So everyone is welcome. Doesn't matter if you're building, if you're remodeling, if you're looking into the future. We do have 30% discounts on our quotations as we speak.
30%, people.
Yes,
Write that down. Visit their store.
Yes, 30% discount on all windows and doors. So I would say come in, make it happen. It's now or never. So
Now or never. Love it.
yeah, make it happen. And it could be, I would say, more than just shopping for your windows and doors. It's an experience when you come into the showroom. Definitely.
It's an experience, and the doors and the windows of the home, it's the facade of the home, like it already gives so much character to your home. And I find that so important to have that quality of all their products. So please go check them out. Don't be shy. They're ready to help.
Of course, 100%. 100%.
Yes. And Erialda, if you don't have anything more
No, I mean, we went through most of it. I think it's
all
always,
right. It's all covered.
Yeah.
All the teas are out, spilled for you to drink.
Yeah. I mean, there's never enough when it comes to windows and doors. Like I said, we have it's a wide variety of styles.
It's so much that to even just name all of them, it's gonna be a long list.
You're gonna get crazy. And I love to, when I'm talking to you, telling you about awning windows, tilt and turn windows, swing in, swing out, they wouldn't understand it.
No.
So I would like to show them to see, you know what, this is an awning window. This is what it does. And this is the comfortability you're going to get by using it.
You heard that? It's very important to pass to their store. Please do, as they have a lot of information for you to see and to receive. So thank you, Erialda, for being an amazing guest today, for providing all this information to us. We are very grateful for your time here today.
So are
and
we.
For your input.
So are we. Absolutely. You bold girls, you're doing it all. So I, being a lady, a woman myself, and
An
being,
admirable one.
thank you. Being in such position and I would go back to construction and building.
To be honest, it's a male-dominated industry.
Exactly. And having ladies into it and your input.
You give another perspective to it.
Exactly. And that tends to help a lot when clients comes in because they listen more, you know?
Yeah.
So thank you guys as well. We are grateful as well. Definitely 100%. This was a nice and beautiful chat. I do put emphasis for everybody to visit our showroom. It's, like I said, it's a total experience.
You heard it. Thank you, Erialda. Thank you for tuning in on this episode of The Power of Bold Living. We'll see you next time.